Hmm. Anything my focus could reveal.
Hello, everyone. This is Carnage Panda back with more Horizon Zero Dawn. And in the last episode, there was much maligning of our heroic CEO, Ted. you know, I don't know what the huge problem was there. He was just being
This this doesn't add up.
exactly. Ted was
Sobek
heroic.
couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish.
Fight me.
Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Thero robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
I'm like just waiting here because we went up to Ted's office and that makes him a huge asshole the way you had to get to his office, but it was very maligned, like the good boys, the good executives at Enron who were very maligned by our court systems. No one could have known at the time that writing down unrealized gains would lead to their company being taken down. You don't understand.
You have
Names
no
are important.
idea what I've been through. How hard it's been. My whole life, I grew up not knowing who I am or where I came from, and then come the Eclipse trying to kill me just because I look like this Elizabeth Sobek woman.
And they killed the man who raised you and you found in the mountain as a baby. I already know this through your focus.
The point is, every time I take a step forward, the answers slip farther from my grasp. You just don't understand.
It's not that I don't understand, Aloy. It's that I don't care. If the answers keep slipping away every step you take, then you best start running to catch up. Maybe then you'll realize just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still
Like,
got
bitch,
questions,
my
be
name is
quick about it and
Silence.
Stop
I don't
wasting
talk.
my time.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse described him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. The terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
I guess.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
But in the same breath, he will probably become a pinball wizard.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
This dude is definitely gonna die.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
I'm done with you. Never
Elizabeth
talk to
told
me
Ted
again.
Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Brave Horde. Cheery name.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
All right, let's rappel
Well,
down.
Getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Huh. Okay, so we just have to find the secrets of Zero Dawn now.
Here comes the snow.
No. Don't snow. All right. So now I can make more fast travel packs. I gotta figure out what I need to hunt down to get more meat. This looks familiar. Ah, yes, this is where I killed all of those guys to gain entry to this place. Okay. So I have to go to the Grave Horde. Well, there's another quest I could go on to as well. That sounds interesting. No, we're gonna go do Into the Borderlands. Then I guess I'll do those challenges after that. Maybe I just leave them alone. Seems like a great idea right about now. Ah. Sell me stuff. Weapon satchel is full. Well, how do I get it unfull then? Go to sell. Oh, I have multiples of the same thing. That's why. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, so the sharp shot bow is a hell of a lot better on damage. I guess you can't use fire arrows with it? Is that what I'm seeing here? Huh. Well, I think the only thing I care about is if I get a headshot with it. Oh, precision arrow packs. Okay. So it uses completely different ammo. Yeah, I get that you're mad, but why don't you just go fuck yourself?
First strike.
Are you gonna charge me? Bring it on. Oh, I get the shaking rights. Hey, 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 hey. He's like, what the fuck, man? He's like, you know what? I'm going away. The fuck just hit me? Okay, whatever, chicken. Let's just run away. Let's get out of here. Swan dive into the river and then get out immediately. Goddamn chicken is still chasing me. Okay, so we've still got a long way to go. So I think fast traveling is probably our best bet. Wow, that's a long way to go. I do not have fast travel packs, so... Huh. You are the nearest merchant that I can get to, but at the same time... at the same time, yeah, I don't think it's worth it because I would have to travel back. Oh wait, he's inside the village, isn't he? Or the bandit camp that is now serving as a village. There we go. Now I can get fast travel packs.
This very moment.
Oh, and I can sell off those things I got as well. Like the watches. I don't need those. They're just taking up space in my inventories. But what I really need are... where are they? Fast travel pack. All the fast travel packs I can. Yeah, why not?
Had an egg for breakfast. It's not sitting well with me.
How do eggs not sit well with you? Was it, like, rotten? Almost topped off. So now all we gotta do, go back down here and fast travel. There we go. That would be preferable to walking all the way. Tear. Okay, so that's Terror Elemental. The Tinker skill. Okay. Come on, game, you can load already. It takes so long to load this game. Guess I'll just cut that out.
Wish I could steal a moment like this every day. There's never any time.
Hey, where is it? This way.
Time has treated you well.
Do they get mad if I start using the bow in the town? They're like, hey, that's illegal here. Put your weapon away.
Fighting machines.
No, it just goes right through the guards. They're like, I don't care. Arrows don't hurt guards. What's this? We've learned about the liberation.
Move along. You have no need to lord.
Now we've learned about the Mad Sun King. Okay, this way.
We all have our place in the.
No one goes into the palace without an invitation.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Murad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
But
What
that
do you
guy
mean?
just said that we weren't
Where's
allowed
Avad?
in.
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay. Follow me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, a machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
First the Oseram gets special treatment, and now Outlanders from the savage interest could the Sun King have in her?
Passed by some Outlander woman? Unacceptable. I've been here for 2 hours, and this Nora goes to the front of the line.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
Kind of
What's
find it
Sun
weird
King
that they
like?
get
The
dessert in
most
this world.
important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Errand, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Errand, Murad. Let me discuss it with her privately. I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
Can you tell us more about the art project that's stapled to your back?
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram. Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people. and she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies, I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
The killers who attacked the Nora. I've discovered that they're a faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient weapons, machines that corrupt and control other machines. They want to use them to strike Meridian.
What you're saying echoes reports I've received from Avad, a Shadow Karja splinter group. Corrupted machines across the land. When will this attack come, do you know?
I'm not exactly sure.
And we will do what we can to prepare. But in the meantime, Ursa is my highest priority. Please, help me find her.
I'd like to ask you something about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
Oh, it's just gonna...
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
All of
They
it.
say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
It's not too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to deal with first. Maybe next week.
Quite a place you've got here. You can almost see the little people below the mesa.
You don't approve? Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all, while men live in palaces?
It might. Eventually. If people like you help me bring it about.
Your politics seem very complicated. The Oseram are friends, but enemies too?
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here. But the Ealdormen of the Oseram clans in the Claim have become jealous of their success. So have many Karja nobles. It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided the Oseram for years. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Dervahl, will never let go of their venom.
What can you tell me about the Shadow Karja? What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west. Like him, they care only for domination, and seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood in its name. Since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
Okay, so
I
we've
need
learned
to
a
get
lot.
going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
Okay, we've learned a lot. Now let's look at his porn book. Okay. Go down here, and we have to go quite a ways, it seems. So, I guess I will end this episode here. So, leave a like, comment, or subscribe down below. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all next time.